thing to do next to be questions and answers or something.
Down and do it. Jesus was a bad carpenter.
It's this door.
I don't know what to do. They're not leaving.
Just didn't want to wait for me.
Take my tears and that's not feeling. Oh, tainted love. Whoa, tainted love. Now I know I've got to run away. I've got to get away. You don't really want any more from me. Too late, things right. You need someone to hold you tight. And if you think love is for play, but I'm sorry, I don't play that way. Once I ran from you, now I run from you. This tainted love you're giving, I give you all the boy could give you. Take my tears and that's not willing. Oh, tainted love. Oh, tainted love. Don't touch me, please. I cannot stand the way you tease. Oh, I love you though you hurt me so. But I'm gonna pack my things and go. Tainted love. Tainted love. Tainted love. God bless y'all. Share the home. Tainted love. Touch the baby. Tainted love. Touch the baby. Tainted love. Tainted love.
And now, I will introduce one who's not only the spawn of Satan, but also Beelzebub's bitch. Servant Incubus!
Well, that was fun. That was a real blast.
Huge reaction, huh?
Yeah, it was like doing poppers. It's like a really heavy, wild reaction that only lasts like, a couple of seconds, right? But it's fun, you just go out there and there's all this yelling and stuff. And the minute I saw Foley, I panicked and ran. Well, I'll tell you, I was like under that little table and I was trying to position myself, and I think the audience was aware of it. And Kevin was trying to hide, and at one point, sort of like backing out like this with my ass, and Kevin comes behind me and grabs my ass with his knees. And, I don't know, it was just very funny.
But I went to university with Thompson, so of course I always knew what he was up to. And we had a band at the same time. We were talking about that horrible punk rock band called Mouth Congress. Wow. I mean, we needed to perform somehow, and so I started this rock band, and Scott was kind of like our lead singer, and I was the backup singer, and I would also operate the beatbox. So I would start the song by hitting the on button. It all happened really, really quickly too, because within months of the five of them solidifying as a troupe, Laura Michaels came to town to recruit for a Saturday Night Live and whisked Bruce and Mark off for a writing gig. Scott came over one Saturday night, we're sitting around watching TV, and there was this commercial about Army recruitment, and McCullough was one of the guys in it. And Scott, of course, in typical Scott reaction, is like, "No! It's Bruce! On TV!" This totally over the top thing, and I'm thinking, this is so cool. Bruce McCullough's on Saturday Night Live. It's really, really cool. I'm very innocent. Oh, wow, it's really... And like I said, that was still in '85. So, from the very early days, you just knew that there was this huge promise.
Oh, Mike, where were you?
I went grocery shopping.
What? We didn't know.
Yeah, I know. No one called, so I had to go and pick up some things.
I said I was coming down.
I know. Deal with the hat.
We
Come
were-
on. Where are we going?
Where
The
were?
car?
I thought you'd slipped and fallen.
Are there any reviews?
I don't know.
You didn't check the papers? That's not like you.
Well, I know, but it's not like you to leave like that either, and like
Absolutely.
have us.
I had a million things to do.
But you should have called the hotel.
I did. You picked up.
I didn't pick up.
Scott, I phoned and woke you at about 1:15.
And you said, yeah.
Come
and I
over.
said, I'll come over. And then you were gone.
No, and then you said, coming back.
I did?
Yeah, and then I called again and you were gone.
I did?
Uh-oh.
So it's my fault? I don't think so,
Isn't it
Darren.
always? Nothing in the post, but have you read this one?
No.
Good.
Slow tech.
He's totally in love with the show.
Interesting. Even though he was the one that dissed it before it happened.
He's not yawning anymore. Look, 4 out of 5 stars. Oh, look, I'm called a human sight gag. Adipose. What the hell does that mean? Does that mean fat or something?
It's fat. It's nice Adipose.
There's always some new word for fat that
That's
I don't know.
adipose, lose a pose.
The first half of the review that's to go in the garbage. It makes no sense at all. And then he talks about the show.
Still youthful, if slightly paunchier. Can't argue with that, really.
Well,
Although, I think they wouldn't. I don't remember anyone saying about Monty Python. Life of Brian's great, but they're slightly paunchier.
they weren't called the Monty Python Kids. And what's the shtick then? Is he
The
poking
shtick,
with a stick
he
or-
does it, he pokes you with a stick, and then you just look at him and walk away, and he walks back to the desk. Okay?
I'm an official guest. I'm going to sign the wall.
Paulie!
Mike Bullard, you caught me signing your wall?
You can't sign the wall before the show, Paul. It's bad luck.
It's after the show.
How are you?
How are you
Good to
doing?
see you. I heard you look great.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Okay, no.
Don't poke me too hard, eh?
Have you seen this show? The open mic show?
Yeah, of course.
That's good.
I was a guest in first year.
You were not.
I was.
Do I remember you?
I don't know, do you? It was at Gretzky's. I was kind of like an emergency stand-in. Laura phoned me and said, can you do the show like tomorrow night? I said, sure.
Do you remember me?
A little bit. Were you there? Not a good idea to be barefoot.
He's got a pointer in his pocket,
Yes.
so he'll stand, he'll look at you, hopefully look out to the audience, go for the pointer, take it out, point you. So it'll be, you know.
So once he pokes my belly, I can leave.
And apparently this afternoon at 5 p.m. this little gift arrived.
Little, yeah.
Little gift from the kids in the hall. So I'll just open that up.
It felt really stupid because I fell forward and fell, and that threw my concentration. It threw the character. I just, you know, it was all downhill.
I know you do. It's your session.
He wants to ride forward.
Yeah, two of you. How'd it go?
Now watch.
It works with that.
Oh my
Oh
God,
my
it's
God.
huge. I find it's nice to be in touch with the internet with the fans. And I get a lot of, insane fan mail. Like, where's your towel? This kind of thing, right? I never have an answer for that question. And it's just nice because, I mean, what else am I remembered for?
So what's up, yo?
Yeah, we throwing down comedy truth on this tour. Yo, check it out. 2000, Kids in the Hall.
Hello? Oh, you're there. We're making a documentary on our own, so you're not being taped, but I'm being taped as I do the interview lying in bed.
Can I put you on speaker? No. I guess what you mean specifically is more like being back together. What's that like?
Yeah, it's good. It's kind of good. I mean, no one changes. That's the immutable rule of aging, it seems. No one changes at all. Not one iota.
You know, there was that nice moment when the Kids in the Hall theme music started and the crowd shouted and screamed and kind of went, oh yeah, right. That's why we decided to do this again. Because just to really, get off on the ego trip, I suppose.
Well, it may have mellowed a couple of people, but like the essential disagreements are still there.
We've always been a group that fights a lot.
People used to hang around us in the first year of the show and say, oh my God, they're breaking up, because they'd see some dressing room fight that we were having over the ending of a sketch. And, and they were pretty loud and I guess savage by outsiders. But to us, it was just like business as usual. And, the thing with the movie was like, yeah, Dave was under a lot of strain. He was doing news radio and he couldn't really participate. And I think there was some bad blood.
Because I know things had gotten so bad between Dave and myself that we weren't even speaking. We were a very, very tight group who were like brothers, and I don't think we wanted anyone to leave the fold.
I don't know if it really had that much to do with me leaving. I think it had more to do with us being together for 18 years.
All the cracks in our relationships were coming to a boiling point. Dave was, being swept away to the States to be a sitcom star, and everything just started falling apart.
But we had an agreement with each other when we first started the show that if we ran 5 years, we'd quit.
This is what we do. We're a comedy troupe. That's what we do when we're together, anyway. And maybe everybody isn't as dramatic as I am, and that's there's no maybe there. But that's how I see it, and I probably do see things in an apocalyptic way.
I think Python are, the greatest sketch troupe of all time. Obviously there's a similarity of 5 guys, one gay guy.
It'd be really nice to be compared to somebody that wasn't gay. I'd like to be called funny once in a while. Everybody else is allowed to have qualities, and I'm only allowed to be gay.
I mean, I know what you're asking. You're saying, like, why didn't you become a big breakout star? And I think I was at the end of my... Yeah, well, that was part of it. And I was sort of already at the end of my sketch comedy arc.
We always had the live audience. And we ran the show like it was a live show, like it was being broadcast live. We'd finish one scene, we'd tear off to the dressing room, and the makeup, hair, and wardrobe departments would strip you down, paint you up, and send you back out again.
Every which way we wrote, in 2s and 3s and 4s and 5s, collaboratively, and what's the opposite of collaborative, where you want the other person to die?
Like, I was just called, like, in a recent interview, the Charles Nelson Riley of talk shows. Now, that's deeply homophobic, because I am not a queen. I'm a funny gay man. I'm a funny man who happens to be gay.
I have many labels. Dad, lover, shopper, bargain hunter.
If I was an old queen with sherry on his breath and an ascot around my neck, you could call me the Charles Nelson Riley of talk shows, but you cannot call me that.
I'm really boring right now. I have to listen to me too, Maybe this meets your standards of conversation, but it's falling far short of mine.
And I was what I said I was going to be, wasn't I? I know. Okay, bye.
Thank you for the interview, Mark McKinney. We appreciate the time.
Excuse me, Mr. McCullough? I really enjoyed your show this evening. Why, thank you. When you came on stage with the jeweled forklift, I found it both beautiful and true. Yes, I like that part a lot as well. I have a question, though. Some part of me can't help but wonder, wouldn't you enjoy a reunion tour with the entire Kids in the Hall, where you could do the old sketches for everyone? Maybe. Maybe. Thank you for your time.